Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there lived a wise and compassionate king. He ruled with fairness and kindness, and his people loved him deeply. The king believed that true wealth was not just in gold and jewels, but in the happiness and prosperity of his people. He often looked for ways to teach them important life lessons that would lead them to a better, more fulfilling life. One day, while taking a stroll in the royal gardens, the king came across an old friend from his youth. This friend, however, had fallen on hard times. He had once been a scholar, full of ambition and dreams. But now he was poor, struggling to make ends meet. The king recognized his friend and called out to him. "Why do you look so downhearted, my friend?" the king asked. The old man sighed, a deep sadness in his eyes. "I have tried everything, Your Majesty," he said. "I worked hard, I studied, but now I find myself destitute, without a job or purpose. People refuse to help me, and I feel as though I have no future left." The king, who always had a deep compassion for those in need, pondered for a moment. He knew this man was capable of great things, and he wanted to offer him a chance to change his fortunes. "My friend," the king said with a smile, "I have a proposal for you. I will give you an opportunity to claim riches beyond your wildest dreams. I will give you as much gold and jewels as you can carry from my royal treasury. But there is one condition. You must claim your reward before sunset. If you fail to reach the palace before the sun sets, the opportunity will be lost forever." The old man's eyes widened in disbelief. He had never heard such a generous offer before. "But, Your Majesty, how much time do I have?" he asked anxiously. "You have the whole day," the king replied. "Go, make your way to the treasury, and take as much as you can. But remember, you must hurry, for the sun does not wait for anyone." With gratitude in his heart, the old man left the king's presence and hurried back to his humble home. He excitedly told his wife about the king's offer, and they both prepared for the day ahead. However, as the day went on, the old man found himself distracted by small things. He was hungry, and he decided to eat first before embarking on his journey. After a hearty meal, he began to feel drowsy. "I'll just take a short nap," he thought, "before I go to the palace." But as he lay down on his bed, he drifted into a deep sleep, unaware of the time passing by. When he finally awoke, he found that several hours had gone by. The sun was already beginning its descent, but he was still far from the palace. He grabbed a sack and rushed toward the royal grounds. As he made his way through the village, he felt the heat of the sun on his face. "I'll rest under that tree for a moment," he thought, feeling tired from the journey. And so he sat down, enjoying the gentle breeze that made the air feel cool. But once again, sleep overtook him, and he fell into a peaceful slumber. When he woke up again, it was almost evening. The sun was setting, and the golden light of the day was fading away. Panicking, the old man rushed toward the palace, hoping to make it in time. But as he reached the gates, they were already closed. He stood there, helpless, watching as the final rays of the sun disappeared behind the horizon. The old man's heart sank as he realized that he had missed his chance. He had wasted precious time, distracted by his own desires and procrastination. He stood at the gates, looking up at the palace in defeat. The opportunity to claim the king's riches was gone forever. As he walked back through the village, he encountered the king again. The king saw the sorrow in his friend's eyes and asked, "Did you claim your reward, my friend?" With a heavy heart, the old man shook his head. "No, Your Majesty," he said. "I was not able to make it in time." I wasted too much time, and now the opportunity is lost." The king nodded thoughtfully. "My friend, you have learned a valuable lesson today. Time, like the sun, does not wait for anyone. It is fleeting, and if we do not seize opportunities when they come, they are gone forever. The key to success is to act swiftly and without delay. You were given the chance of a lifetime, but you allowed distractions to hold you back. Remember, the cost of delays is often much greater than we realize." The old man bowed his head in shame, realizing the truth in the king's words. He had learned the hard way that procrastination had cost him not only a fortune, but also his chance at changing his life. From that day forward, the old man vowed to never let another opportunity slip by. He worked hard, making the most of each moment, and his life slowly began to improve. Though he never became a wealthy man, he found contentment and purpose in his work, and he was grateful for the lesson the king had taught him. The king's words stayed with him for the rest of his life, reminding him that in life, it is not just about the riches we seek, but about how we use our time to make the most of the opportunities that come our way. Time is precious, and delays can often cost us the very things we desire most. We must learn to act when the opportunity arises. For once it is gone, it may never return.